Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Ogundele. Allow me, inshallah, as usual. And thank you for joining us this morning. So happy to have you around. Okay, good morning, everybody. Yeah. My name is Ogundele. Allow me, inshallah. Okay, so this very special morning is a very special morning because I'm going to freestyle this morning. Don't mind me, I'm very, very informal. And I want to hear you out this morning. And trust me, I have a gift I have some gifts to give out this morning. If you're able to answer my question,
Okay, sorry for that break in transmission. Network. Okay. Okay, let me quickly throw out the two questions I want us to treat this morning. And I expect you to answer them. The only way to answer these two questions, you have to go through our webinar page on Wealth Creation Platform, ifwc.com.ng, and log in, submit your, very simple, just log in, submit submit your answer. Okay. Let's go ahead so that we can. This morning, like I said, it's a freestyle kind of broadcast. No sound. I'm sorry for that.
Okay. Oh, sorry for everything. Sorry for the mix-up. If you can hear me now, I think you should be able to hear me now. Online. Somebody just. Okay, let's go ahead. So you can just answer that question. Let me quickly share the question. It's a freestyle this morning, so don't mind me. I might not be too organized. It's just freestyle this morning. So look at the questions. We have 2 questions here to deal with. The first one is we always hear this usual saying that do not put all your eggs in one basket. Can you hear that? Do not put all your eggs in one basket. So what if your only option is one basket? What will you do? Do not put your eggs in one basket. Let's assume that the only thing you have, the only option you have is that one basket. What will you do? That's the first question this morning. It's not a jam question. No. Just answer that question the way you understand it, and we'll get somewhere. Okay, the next question is, opportunities be obstacles? Can opportunities be obstacles? Well, I don't want to expatiate on it. There's no need for me to expatiate on that. But can opportunity be obstacles? So these are the 2 questions you are expected, to answer, and definitely we will. I have. So these are the 2 questions you are expected, to answer, and okay. Definitely we will. Okay. So these are the 2 questions you are expected, to answer, and okay, let's go ahead. So, like I said, the first question is, what will you do? The general saying is that don't put your egg in one basket. What will you do if the only option you have is that one basket? What are you expected to do? Then the second question is, can opportunities? These are the 2 questions you have to answer this morning, and we'll continue from there. Let me see you answer that question, and we will continue from there. Don't put your egg in one basket. If the only option you have is that one basket, to do. The second one is the second question is opportunities be obstacles. So let's see how well we can answer that question this morning. If you are joining us, please, I expect you that question directly on our webinar chat box. So if you don't, the only way to answer that question is just to put it in that chat box, and you need to log in. Just log in. If you don't have an account, create an account. If you have an account, just log into your account and let's see. Okay, it's a freestyle this morning, type of presentation. I'm going to be relaxed. No stress, no hustle, no rust. razzmatazz. Okay, let's go ahead. Do like a recap on what we've been learning in the past 2 weeks. I want to do a recap on that. It's just like what the point that you are expected to, to take home, like a take home for you. We discuss a lot of things. We try to go deep into some stuff as it relates to mastering the game of wealth creation, and I want to bring out some points on this topic generally from part 1 to part 4. You can have a take home. Okay, let me share that. Let me also share my screen so that you can. Okay. I want to share my screen so that you can still, okay. Okay, so let's try as much as possible to look at those points. I expect your answers to start coming in now. And I have gift this morning for someone. Let me see your answer coming in. Let's see your answer rolling in. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So from the slide here, I said principles to note. These are some of the principles that you need. I'll just pick them and paraphrase on them one after the other. Like, remember we said that your income can grow only to the extent you do. That is, your income, the growth in your income is directly proportional to the extent to which you have developed yourself. Very important. That, and I'll keep on saying it. And I want you to hold on to that and make sure that you make it part of your life. Just commit yourself to see your income growing in line with your growth. Okay, the second principle that we lay emphasis: if you want to change the fruit, you will need to change the roots. So if you want to change the visible, the invisible must be changed first. So that's a principle that you need to also hold on to. What is inside is more important than the one we are seeing outside. And the result of what is inside is what is evident on you. So it's very important. That's principle number 3. Principle number 3 is saying that money is a result, wealth is a result, health is a result, illness is a result, your weight is a result. We live in a world of cause and effect. If you are healthy today, if you have money, if you don't have money, if you're battling with health challenges as a result of the way you've lived your life, over time, because we live a cause and effect, and nothing just happened. I keep on saying that. So these are some of the things that you need to take cognizance of. For those of us that are trying to connect, sure you connect, sign in, answer a question. I said the first question is, this usual saying that if don't put your egg in one basket, don't put your eggs in one basket. The only option you have is just that one basket. What are you expected to do? So answer that question personally. Drop it on our chat box. Somebody will win something this morning. It doesn't matter how small it is. Something this morning. Okay. Okay. And the second question is, can opportunities be obstacles? Be obstacles. So let me hear you. Or let me see you respond to those questions. Then we say, give me 5 minutes. Okay, let's leave that. Say thoughts. Thoughts leads to feelings. Like I said, feelings leads to actions. Actions leads to results. And I said that your programming will always determine how you feel, and then your feeling can now lead to action. Then your action will definitely lead to results. So it's very important for you to take note of this. I said that you are wrongly programmed doesn't mean you can't reprogram yourself. When you reprogram yourself, then watch out for your actions. Means your actions will be right, then your results will also be right. When the subconscious mind must choose between deeply rooted emotions and logic, in most cases, emotion will always, win. And that is why we need to take ourselves away from the way we've been brought up. Maybe we are being brought up, we really need, because over time we have developed what is called subconscious emotion, and where your mind will have to choose between what is logically right and emotion, because the emotion will always, rule our being, for us to do what, to do away with that. So emotion will always win. And if you are not, emotion, if your emotion, you are programmed wrongly emotionally, definitely your disposition to things will be wrong, and your feelings will always be wrong, actions will be wrong, and at the same time you won't get the right result. Look at this one again. If your emotion for acquiring money or success comes from a non-supportive root, remember we said that anger or the need to prove yourself, your money will never bring you happiness. You don't The reason for you to acquire money shouldn't come from the word fear. Remember I said that day that fear and the need for security, they are synonymous. If you say you are not fearful and the need for you to have money is to be secure, then fear is the root of that. Then the issue of anger, may solve the issue of anger by by acquiring wealth. Then we said that if there is need for you to prove yourself, that's the reason why you have money. You'll be living in the world of inferiority complex. You have complex. So it's very important and that the root of the motive for you acquiring money must be right. Anger should be away from fear and the need to prove yourself. Now, the only way to permanently change the temperature of a room, thermostat. Remember, I explained what thermostat is all about, the role thermostat play in the house. So when temperature is low, thermostat adjusts. When temperature is high, thermostat also adjusts. So, in the same way, your level of financial success permanently is to reset your financial thermostat. Very important. We need to, based on that, you need to reset your financial thermostat. The next thing, consciousness is observing your thoughts so that you can live from true choice in the present moment rather than being run by programming from the past. I'll say it again. Consciousness is observing your thoughts and actions so that you can live from true choice in the present moment rather than being run by programming from the past. And I think I dwell so much on that. About a wife that loves spending and a husband that loves what? That loves saving because he wants freedom. The wife wants pleasure. And the moment husband tries to save, he is denying the wife from enjoying the wife tries to spend, the wife denies the husband of, uh, achieving that freedom. And I said these are some of the things that cause problem in the family. We call it mismatch. Not the problem, but the mismatch. And I gave you principles on how to, solve that, especially for married people that are having problems in their home. I said the best way to solve that problem is to create multiple streams of income, so that your level of standard of living, you can increase your income level, and your standard of living remain the same. Then there won't be problem again in the home. Okay, let's go ahead. You can choose to think in ways that will support you in your happiness and success, instead of a way. Think in a way that will support your happiness instead of thinking the other way around. Very, very important. Money is extremely important in the area in which it works. Can you say that? Money is extremely important in the areas in which it works, and extremely unimportant in the area in which it doesn't. When you are complaining, you become a living, breathing crap magnet. Can you see that? You attract crap. Complain. Try as much as possible to live above complaints. Like I said, life is a journey. Success is a journey. Enjoy yourself along the way. Okay, if you live a life of complaint, go and ask someone that is lying down in the mortuary. They will be able to tell you, well, there is no such thing as a really rich victim. There's nothing like that. That's another principle that you need to to embrace. That if your goal is to be comfortable, chances are that you will never be rich. You will never be rich if your aim is to be comfortable. People that are rich, they are never comfortable. They are never comfortable. But if your goal is to be rich, chances are you will end up comfortable. So if your goal is to be rich, definitely you'll be comfortable. But if you want to be comfortable, forget about riches. The number one reason most people don't get what they want, know what they want. Wow, this is big. Do you actually know what you want? That's the question. Do you actually know what you want? Do you actually know what you want? And the earlier you know what you want, the better. The earlier you know what you want, the better. That is the reason why most people don't attain financial. They don't even know what they even matter. So some people have money. Probably maybe they stumble on the money, and before you know what is happening, even while they are still struggling to retain the money, you still find it in them that they don't actually know what they want. The question I'm putting to you this morning: what actually do you want out of life? Remember, I still have my question rolling there, and I expect you to answer those questions. The first question is the usual saying now that don't put your eggs in one basket. So what the only option you have is that one basket. What are you expected to do? What will you do if the only option you have is that one basket? What will you do? Second question is, can opportunities actually be what? Can opportunities be obstacles? So answer that question and let's see how far we can go. Somebody will win something this morning. Okay, let's go back to our recap. I said, if you are not fully, totally, and truly committed to creating wealth, chances are you won't. You will never. You must be committed to it. It's very important. You need to be committed. And the next one is the law of income. In direct proportion to the value you deliver according to the marketplace. Can you see that? Some people are delivering value to the marketplace. So what it means is the law of income says that you will be paid proportion to the value you had to the marketplace. So the question I had this morning is, what value are you adding? So if you are not making money, don't complain, since you are not adding any value. Earn a heck of a lot of money. Can you see? Lot more money than followers. So try and be leader. That's what we are saying here. Leaders earn than followers. So don't always, want to be. And the only way to be a leader is to do what? Is still to develop yourself. Go and show me a leader. I will tell you, I will show you someone who, have taken his time developing himself. So while you are sleeping, is busy adding something to himself. So don't always be what? Followers. Aspire to be a leader. Then you earn more money. The secret to success is not to try to avoid or get rid of your problems. The secret is to grow yourself so that you are bigger than any problem. Grow yourself and be bigger than any problem. You remember where we are trying to discuss the mindset of millionaires mindset. I think we dwell much on this area. Now, if you have a big problem in your life, all that means is that more person. If you have a big problem, that's just it's as simple as that. If you say you are worthy, you are. If you say you are not worthy, you are not. Either way, you will live into your story. You will live into your story. So whatever you believe you are, see. Wherever you believe that you are, that's what you see. If 100-foot oak tree had the mind of a human, it will only grow to be 10 feet. If 100-foot oak tree had the mind of a human, grow to be 10 feet tall. Okay? For every giver and for every receiver, there must be a giver. Where do you want to stay? Where do you want to be? A giver or a receiver? Money will only make you more of what you already have. Can you see that? Remember, I said that when you have money, and they said that when you start misbehaving, it shows that you have been misbehaving in a small scale before. But the presence of money now magnify your misbehaviors. So I said now money is a tool, and humble servant for that matter. When you have more of the money and you start misbehaving, it's just a reflection of what you have inside of you. Make you more of what you already have. So let's assume that you don't have much of that money presently. I think the right thing to do is just to develop yourself in the right way. So that when money comes into your hand, of what you are already. Okay? How you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. You cannot give. That's what it means. What you don't have, you can't give. You don't know. And the way you handle anything, you do everything. That's why they always say the way you handle other people's things, that is the way you handle your own thing. You can't handle it, you cannot. It is the way you handle anything. So if you are a kind of person that have excellent spirit, whatever you do, excellence will always do what? Reflect. With getting a steady paycheck, unless it is interfered with your ability to earn worth when you're worth. That is the rub. It only does. So Nothing wrong in having a steady paycheck, except if your paycheck is interfering with your ability to earn more. Look at this one, and never have a ceiling on your income. Never have a ceiling on your income. And it's a very good advice. Rich people believe you can have your cake and eat it too. Can you imagine that? Rich people believe you can have your cake and do what? You can have your cake and eat it. Class people believe cake is too rich, so I will only have a little piece. Believe they deserve cake, so they order a donut. Rich people believe they can have their cake and eat it too. People believe that they can have a bite, while poor people don't even believe they deserve cake, so they just order for donut. Focus on the whole and wonder why they have nothing. Can you see? Focus on the whole and wonder why they have nothing. You can see now. Believe he doesn't want good thing. The true measure of wealth is not what. Can you see that? It's not is net worth, sorry, not working income. Your working income is good aspect of about, I think about 4 of them. Where attention goes and result shows what is taking your attention. What is that thing that is taking your attention? Your attention goes, that is where energy will flow. And results will definitely show. Until you show you can handle what you've got now, you won't get any more. You won't get any more. Remember, I talked about managing money well. If you don't know how to manage little, there is likelihood that you won't even have more. Yeah. So until you show you can handle what you have got now, you won't get any more. The habit of managing your money is more important. It doesn't matter how much you have. If you cannot manage what you have, forget it. Either you control money or it will control you. Either you control money or it will control you. In our own generation that are being controlled by money. But what you are supposed to do is to do what? Is to control money. Rich people see every dollar as a seed that can be what? Planted to earn $100 more. Can you see that? Which can then be what? Replanted to earn $1,000 more. And can also be replanted to earn what? Millions. So see the way rich people think. They see every penny in their hand as a seed, and they want to plant, replant, and replant, so that they can create wealth. Action is the bridge between the inner world and the outer world. That bridge, what you have inside of you, that is the inner world. What we see as a result is the outer world. If your action is right, is a bridge between your inner world and what we see you become. I hope somebody will, get out of all this. Well, a true warrior can tame the cobra of fear. A team warrior, a true warrior can tame the cobra of fear. Look at it again. It is not necessary to try to get rid of fear in order to succeed. No. Like I said, remember I said, your disposition is what makes you courageous. Being courageous doesn't mean there is no fear. It doesn't mean the absence of fear, but your disposition, even in the face of fear, that is courage. If you are willing to do only what is easy, very hard. But if you are willing to do what's hard, definitely life will be easy for you. So make your choice and then live your life. Okay. We have about, I think we have about go. Okay, the only time you are actually growing is when you are uncomfortable. You always hear that saying that get out of your comfort zone. If you are still living in your comfort zone, not grow. That's the only time you are actually growing. When you are not comfortable, that's when you are actually growing. I've seen myself in that over and over and over. Better. So the only time you grow is when you are in your then you are uncomfort. I mean, you are not comfortable. Now, training and managing your own mind is the most important skill you could ever hone in terms of both happiness and success. You really need to learn that. You need to train and manage your mind. It's very important. You can be right or you can be rich, but you can't be both. Remember, I said that. You cannot be both, or you can be rich. Because when you are right, definitely you are wrong. But when you want to be rich, you always see yourself learning new things. You always see yourself learning new things. Opportunity way to learn new things. The moment you think you are Mr. Right, oh, sorry, very soon, it's just a disaster that is waiting to happen. Every master was once a what? A disaster. Everybody you see today that is called master, they have been I mean, they are once a disaster. They have messed things up. That's what it means. They have scattered things. And that's why I always tell people, if you don't want to make mistake, success is not for you. Make mistake, fall down, do all manner. But make sure that while you are doing that, you are learning your lesson. You don't stay on the ground. You are able to mend your what? You are able to pick yourself together and grow along the way. And the last one, to get paid the best, you must be the best. To get paid the best, you must be the best. Okay, I think that's the last one here. It's going to be a very freestyle type of presentation this morning. It's not really presentation. We're supposed to have we're supposed to have a we're supposed to have what's called interactive session. I don't know whether answers have started coming. Oh, okay, no answer yet. Okay, if like the question I asked, I said the usual saying is that don't put your egg in one basket. So if you put your egg in one basket, what happens? Okay, let me take a little break. I think we'll have to discuss that in the next 10 minutes. We'll have to discuss that in the next 10 minutes since nobody is, we've not seen any response yet. So Okay, I'm back. Okay, I have someone here that we is joining me to discuss this issue. I said if uh, if you if you have there is this saying that egg in one basket, and what if the only option you have is that one basket? What will you do? People want to hear from you.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Samuel Ladoja. So, my boss has been speaking to you about what we do here in cryptocurrency, the opportunities you can get from it. So, to go straight to the question you asked me, putting my head in one basket. Actually, as I has rightly said, the best alternative and option is for me not to put it there in the first.
So what if the only option you have
So
is
if
that
the only
basket?
option now is the only one basket, sincerely, maybe if it is two head, I'll keep one with myself and I will start with putting one first. If I have like three head, I'll just keep two, put one first. Eat in the back, then I know, and that is my love. But I won't put my all my head in the same basket at a time. I think that is wisdom. Thank you.
David, is David there? Oh yeah, come. People are waiting for you. I want to hear your views too. I said you only have one one. Come. Okay, you have only one basket, and people will say, "Don't put your egg in one basket. Don't put your egg in one basket." You understand? So, what if the only option you have is that one basket? What will you do? I hope it's not a jam question.
Morning, everybody. Well, it's a matter of deciding decision.
Okay.
I don't know whether to go for it or not. If you have only one basket and you are positive that it's going to bring out fruit, you have this conviction that what you are going to put all your eggs into, you're going to profit you on the long run. Why not to take the risk and go for it? If you lose, you gain experience.
Okay.
And if you win, it's all in at the end.
Okay. If you lose,
You gain experience. You learn
oh,
from it.
you
That's
learn
just
from it.
yes, sir.
You, if you lose, is an experience.
Yes.
Okay. Tosin, no. Oh yeah. Come. People are waiting for you here. You're on the hot seat now. Okay, I have Tosin here. The question I asked the question. I said, if you have, people will always say that don't put your egg in one basket. But if your only option is that one basket, what's the appropriate thing to do? Okay.
Okay, well, I think I'll have to take the risk of putting everything in that basket because
Okay.
one thing about life is taking risks. If you don't actually do it, you don't tend to know whether you're going to get positive results or negative results.
Okay.
So I'll take the risk. I'll put everything in that basket.
So what already what we are saying is the only option you have is that one basket. It's only one basket you have.
And definitely, I'll go with that basket.
Somewhere said he's going to put one with himself, and then
No,
we will not test the water.
you have only one basket. That's what he's saying. So you don't have anything to give to yourself.
Let's look at it this way. The reason why people don't want to put, they say don't put all your eggs in one basket is they believe that if the basket should drop.
All your eggs get cracked.
Yeah. So the only option is that one basket. What will you do?
I still feel you have to take the risk because if you keep the eggs at home, they are not going to multiply. If you keep it to yourself, they are
Okay.
not multiplying. So you still have to put it in that basket. They move. Yeah, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to make that move. Either you're getting positive results, keeping it to yourself, you're not going to get any results.
Okay,
You
that's
can never tell whether you're going to succeed or not if you don't take that leap.
your final answer.
Yes, sir. That's my final answer.
Okay, let's move to the second question. I will go back to Samuel now. Oh yeah, Samuel. Okay. And David, don't go too far. The second question is, I know most of you are not really prepared for this, but good to it's good to take ourselves unaware like this. Abi, beautiful. So the second question is, can opportunities be obstacle?
Opportunity being an obstacle, I can't say. Yes,
I
it
said, can opportunities be obstacles?
Yes, I will say it can.
Okay.
Because opportunity itself, in every opportunity there is a challenge, and in every challenge there is an opportunity.
Okay.
So it depends on the perspective and the ability of the person in question to decide if that opportunity will be seen as obstacle or beyond the obstacle, and even see that obstacle itself as an opportunity.
Okay.
So I think that is to be my
Okay.
simple answer.
What we are going to do is this. For me, should I say, let's so that we won't lead our people on. So that we won't lead our people on. What about you, David? Let's have your opinion here on this.
Well, I would kind of want to go with the example of a pessimistic and an optimistic person
Okay.
looking at a half full glass of of water, and to a particular person will be like it's half empty, while
Okay.
the other person will be like what it is half. So it depends on the mindset you're looking at it. So every opportunity, as someone like this, there's a challenge. And
Okay.
those challenges can be what can be harnessed to build what wonderful result at the end. But those challenges are also obstacles that you need to cross before you can reach those targeted results you want to achieve. So every opportunity is an obstacle for you.
Okay. Okay. Now I understand the reason why people have not been, they've not been responding. People are running. Is that a very big? Uh, I don't think it's a very difficult question. Anyway,
Yes, sir.
it's not a very difficult question. Can opportunities be obstacle? You know, one of the things we always say is, uh, we should always see opportunity. What's it called now? In every obstacle. So the other way around now is, can opportunities be obstacle? So I have Tosin. I still have Tosin in the house. So Tosin, can you out on that question?
Well,
Already we are trying to lead our people on. Okay, let's go ahead.
I think I'm going to follow what they said, because definitely an opportunity can also be an obstacle.
Okay, as
Yeah,
in,
because not all opportunities are given to you on the platter of food. Some you have to work before you get that opportunity, before you see that bright light in the dark tunnel.
okay,
So those are, I feel those are the obstacles attached to the opportunities. Not all opportunities are just given to you for them. You might not have access to them, you might not get them. So definitely an opportunity can also be an obstacle.
okay. So let's do it this way. I think what we are going to do is, uh, so that we can actually uh, help our people to to understand the points we are trying to make. One, can opportunities be obstacles, and can if you are advised not to put your egg in one basket, you have is one basket, what are you expected to do? So let's do research on that. I'm not going to release any answer on that for now. So that question is for us to actually engage ourselves, think over what we have done, and at the same time apply it to those two questions. Anybody that gave me the right answer that actually expecting, I tell you, I have a very, very good gift for such person. Okay, I think at this point I've come to the end of this 2 weeks long presentation on wealth creation, and my belief is that we have been able to pass something across to you. This same question will be posted on WhatsApp group, and for some of you that still want to answer that question, you can still come to our webinar page and answer that question. So at this junction, I think we are so happy. I'm still going to announce the winner, don't worry. Anyhow, we are still going to announce the winner, but we'll give opportunity to people to go ahead, research it, and give us a precise answer. So till next time, don't forget I said that we will be having our next mega, it's a mega webinar. I call it mega. It's going to come up by 29th of this month. So I'm going to share, this is just what we have done in terms of our preparation for it. I'm just going to share it with you. Then on Monday, we're going to start. This promotion will enable us to achieve our team growth faster. It will enable us to achieve our team growth. It will enable us to achieve our team growth faster. So, to every crypto package pick team, every crypto package picked in your team, you have 10% bonus. That's direct bonus. And we are going to, reward another 10% to, the best team promo period on Monday. And I feel somebody will take advantage of that. Next presentation, Currency Demystify, will take place on Facebook directly. The reason why we are doing this is to test how well we are prepared from our own side, that somebody will take advantage of that. The cryptocurrency Demystify will take place on Facebook. So this is, let me share it with us and see it. And that's cryptocurrency Demystify 29th. Now it will come up on the 29th by 8 p.m. We'll start the promotion from next week thereabout. We'll start the promotion so that a lot of people can get set for it. Okay, directly on Facebook, and 8 p.m. That will be on Saturday. I think Saturday, that 8 p.m. it will be a good time. Everybody will have been, off your work, settled down, and then from there you'll be able to join us live and direct. Enjoy today's presentation. Please just go to our web page. You can make comments under this webinar page, and at the same time you can drop it on our WhatsApp page, and let's see how far we can go. We're still going to answer that question correctly ourselves. So until 29th, we'll meet. I'm so happy that you took your time to be with us for these 2 weeks. I believe we are going to have another series maybe next month, but we will still have to, go through that. So thank you for coming around. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time, your day, and have a lovely weekend. Bye.